ask what's happening?
So you will be going to jail tonight for anything wet, okay?
On October 19, 2025, a vehicle fire stop in Orlando, Florida became a full DUI investigation. This analysis examines Miranda compliance, FST protocol, and the legal basis for arrest.
No, I'm worried. I know you say don't worry about it, but I'm worried.
When it comes to car fires, that's as cheap as they get right there. All right. So
you say that, but I'm gonna have to pay for it later on. Like,
I know a bunch of people ask her, but like, what happened with your car?
I literally was just driving. The last light was fine. As I got to this light, somebody stopped me and was like, "Hey, your wheel's on fire." So I stopped, and everything else after that. I literally just had it at the mechanic shop because I just got the car like about a month ago, and they were fixing everything. They said everything was fine with the vehicle. I was driving it perfectly fine.
Was like, how do you know how long you were driving? You didn't notice?
It was literally no, like everything was fine. I just started driving it about a week and a half ago. They checked everything at the mechanic shop. They said everything was fine.
How about today? How long were you driving today?
I went to work. I took maybe a 4-hour break in between. Like, not a 4-hour break, but, you know, like I wasn't driving it for about 4 hours. Then I drove it. Everything was fine.
Where did you come from?
Right now, I was coming from Dr. Phillips area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
But I work around that area, so I went to work this morning. I drove it perfectly fine to work. It gave me no issues. Then I drove it after work. I went to the mall, Millennium Mall. It was perfectly fine. And now I was driving back home. I don't know.
Has that happened before with the brakes? Ever?
This is the first time. I don't know. And I imagine I have to get it towed back. That's going to be a whole nother
Yeah, that you'll be able to drive that car like that right now.
were you able to notice that the vehicle?
It literally just started. No, it just started. I literally took it to the mechanic shop maybe a week ago. They changed the oil. They changed the hood because the hood had some rusting to it. The transmission was new.
But did you smell the fire or anything like that? No?
I did smell it when I was like a light about ago. And then I saw somebody point it out and I was like, okay, let me stop. But I didn't realize it was that bad until they were like, hey, get out of the vehicle. You know, it's going to basically go on fire. I'm sorry. I'm like very annoyed right now.
Is it just with the tire as well, or is it just brakes, you know?
I don't know. They told me everything was fine. And
where was it? Do you remember where the fire was? Because I just got headed into the fire.
No, I don't know. They haven't given me a chance to actually check what's going on. They were just like, get out of the vehicle, come back. So I'm trying to see, but it looks like it's with the right tire, like the right front tire.
So it was most likely like the brakes that got on fire.
Could be.
Did it smell like there was no fire on your car?
No, it was literally 15 minutes before all of this, it was driving perfectly fine. Perfectly fine, 100%. And then as I was stopping at every light, I started smelling something. And then when I got to this light, a driver next to me kind of stopped and they got out and they were like, hey, your wheel's on fire, basically. So I was like, okay, let me stop. But I didn't.
We do have some extra questions to ask you, right? But just like every time we do ask people
anything,
we unfortunately have to read Miranda to people.
That's okay.
A lot of people kind of get. Hold on, bro. 1 second, bro. Just give us a minute. Every time we get confused with every time we get anything that we need to ask people, and then people think that because I'm getting my rights right, nothing's happening. We just have to ask you questions.
Okay.
But without Miranda, it's kind of like we can't. Okay.
Okay.
So just gonna read that real quick. Just make sure you tell her you understand every sentence.
Okay.
Every sentence
Just say yes or no.
Yep.
Yeah. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
Yes.
Anything you say may be used against you in court. Do you understand?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk to me? And then can we talk about everything that happened today?
Yeah, of course.
So where were you coming from
I was
tonight?
literally coming from like a hookah lounge with my friend. Like we were just having, we were literally smoking hookah. I wasn't drinking or anything. On my way over here is when literally, I would say 5 minutes before I made the light, I started smelling something. And then I kept driving, and I started seeing something like the smoke kind of coming out. Then a vehicle next to me stopped me, and they were like, hey, basically your wheel is on fire. It shouldn't have been on fire. I literally was at the mechanics 3 days ago maybe, and they said they fixed everything. They said everything was fine with the vehicle to drive it. So I was driving it, and yeah.
Around what time did you say you left the hookah lounge?
Sorry, I'm just trying
That's
to
fine.
confirm. Like 4:30. Yeah, 4:30.
4:30 in the morning. Did you went anywhere else, or did you just
I was literally going straight home.
straight home? You
Yeah,
had
I
a
was
car?
going straight. I live about, let me see, less than 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm 20 minutes away. So I was about 20 minutes away when I made this light.
Okay.
You live 20 minutes away from the hookah lounge?
Yeah,
How many drinks did you have
I had
today?
one.
Just one drink?
Yeah, I literally had one at the beginning. Like, I knew I was gonna drive.
What kind of drink was it?
It was a like mixed drink, like a cocktail.
What kind of cocktail? I'm a cocktail person, so I always gotta ask you.
You're okay. It was I believe tequila mixed with, I believe, a dragon fruit kind of drink. But it was literally just one drink. Like, I'm pretty responsible about when I come out. I have one drink in the beginning of the night. I drink water in between. You can even ask them. Like, I was drinking multiple waters in between.
What time would you say you had that drink?
Probably like 11:30, 12.
11:30?
Yeah,
What time did you get to the hookah lounge?
11 a.m.
11 a.m.
At the hookah lounge, you got there at 11 a.m.
Yeah, about.
So 11 a.m. till what time you say you left?
Well, 11 p.m. I guess, and then I left about 4 a.m., 4:30.
So you got to the hookah lounge at 11 a.m. or 11 p.m.?
p.m.
What were you before that?
I was at my aunt's. I live with my aunt, so before I go out,
Any drinking before
No.
the hookah lounge?
no, not at all.
Do you take any medication for anything?
No, not at all.
Do you take any other drugs today by any chance?
No.
No.
I am 100% sober. I'm very upset that this is happening right now.
You know, we just
I-
have to ask questions.
No,
and
I
just make
understand.
sure.
I'm just explaining, like, the car was in perfect condition. I literally just had it at the mechanic shop a few weeks before. Not even, like, I'm going to give you an exact date so you guys understand.
Did you sleep last night? Like yesterday?
Yes, of
Overall,
course.
Good sleep?
Yes.
Did you eat anything yesterday?
Yes.
You also ate pretty good?
Yes, I ate, I slept, all of that.
When was the last time you asked me to eat?
About 8 p.m. tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you have? I'm also.
Okay. I had some rice, beans, chicken. I'm Dominican. I had some rice, beans, and chicken. I make sure that I am properly fed before I go out. Trust me, I am 100% sober, and I am very upset that this is happening right now.
And just to confirm, drinks wise.
So yeah, it was
said-
about 7:40 p.m.
You
Yeah.
said how many drinks we had today?
Just
At the
one.
hookah lounge?
Just one.
And so
Yeah,
hookah?
and I had water. Yeah, I had water after
How many
that.
drinks will it usually take you to start feeling like let's say the dragon fruit with tequila? How many of those will you need to start feeling a little something?
I mean, no offense. I'm a drinker, so usually I drink about 3, 4, and I'll start feeling something. But that's if I'm home.
Like one wouldn't do anything to you.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
not
So
at all.
let's say for like this second, from 1 to 10, 1 being you just woke up, you're fresh as you get, to 10, you're blacked out drunk, falling on the ground.
no.
Where do you think you will be in that scale? 1
Oh
to
no,
10?
I'm one. I'm
One?
like sober, 100%. 100% sober.
Did you smoke any marijuana today by
No,
any chance?
no.
Again, anything that you've already done, I can't really. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Okay.
I was just going out with my friends, and the car was supposed to have been fine. My uncle would never let me drive a vehicle if it was not in good condition.
Did you pay for your drinks or did somebody else pay?
No, I paid for my drink.
Do you have
Well,
a
it
receipt
was
for
one
your drinks or do you have like a?
I mean,
Did you pay for the hookah or just?
I
the
can
drinks today?
show you. My friend was supposed to send me the money on the side. Give me a second.
No problem.
Let me just...
What time did you wake up today? Just
Oh, I've been up since 6:30 in the morning. I was at work today. I went to work. After work, I went to the mall with my friend. After the mall, I went to go pick up my cousin from her sports. After sports, I went home, I changed, and then that's when we came out.
And which hookah lounge was it that you went to?
It's called Sahara. It's probably like 15 minutes from here.
You've been up since 6 in the morning yesterday?
Yes.
You haven't
No,
slept
not. Well, I guess today. Yeah.
today?
Yeah, today.
Without looking at your clock, what time do you think it is right now? Without looking.
Oh, sorry.
you
It's
see
about 6 in the morning.
And then you say you left the hookah lounge at what time?
About 4:30, 4-ish.
And you
Like
live
5-ish.
Okay. And you
I live about 40 minutes
40
away.
minutes.
It's a drive. And again, the vehicle was in perfectly fine condition before I started driving it.
Alright. So again, just because you've been honest with us, we're talking to you this whole time. Would you be able to do some field sobriety exercises? It's just kind of one of those like
Yeah, that's fine.
fancy looking ones. That way we can know. And listen, once we get through those, we can be like, okay, you know, she's good to go. We can
Listen,
just hitch a
I'm
ride.
100% sober. Whatever you need me to do, I will do. I just...
Yeah,
I
we'll get
don't
those out of the way. That
understand.
way I know you're good to go. And then we can start making some phone calls or Uber. I don't know how we can get you home. We'll figure that out
And I-
together, okay?
I
Can't
guess
drive
I
that,
have...
obviously.
Yeah.
It's,
I'm gonna have to get it towed
it
somewhere.
first of all, it has no tire, right? You've been driving with a rim. So that's what started the fire. Definitely cannot drive.
Okay, that's fine.
We'll walk to the gas station that way there's more light and less people and less, you know.
We're not on the street. So,
Yeah, that's
One of you guys help us cross? Yeah, I got you.
Officers read Miranda at 3:58 of the encounter, prior to formal arrest but after focused interrogation began. Under Miranda v. Arizona, 1966, rights must be read before custodial interrogation, not only at arrest. The threshold is custody plus interrogation. Both conditions were met at this point in the encounter. The subject acknowledged each right and waived them. No threats or promises were made. A required Miranda element. Under Berkemer v. McCarty, 1984, routine traffic stops are not custodial, but extended DUI investigations may be. Officers correctly identified the custodial threshold and administered Miranda before proceeding. The subject reported one cocktail consumed approximately 4 to 5 hours before contact. Florida Statute Section 316.193 does not require a specific back. Impairment of normal faculties is sufficient. Normal faculties include the ability to see, hear, walk, talk, judge distances, and operate a vehicle. The subject had been awake for approximately 22 hours. Fatigue alone can satisfy the impairment standard under Florida law. Officers noted this independently, a legally relevant observations, separate from alcohol consumption.
Can I take a picture of...
You can? Yeah.
Wet though.
Can I take a picture?
Huh?
Can I take a picture?
In a second you will.
Just go.
Let's just get this out of the way first. Let's get your jacket. Is that it over there?
Let's go this way. Just walk over to the gas station over there, okay? You'll be able to take a picture when we come back.
I literally have to get it towed.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my god.
it has no tire.
You know I'll run.
Got on fire, so.
I'm sorry, I've just been dealing with so much in life.
I get you.
I'm like, this is the last thing I want to deal with.
But you're alive. You're good. Okay, you'll get through this. That's all that matters. I got it.
Oh, and then I have to pay for wherever they're gonna store it, I imagine.
Your insurance takes care of all that.
Are you positive?
100%. Nothing comes out of pocket.
I'm sorry, I've just been paying for so much stuff lately. Like, I paid for the vehicle, pay for insurance, pay for it. I've been paying so much money.
So,
And with my luck, insurance is gonna be like, you have to, I'm sorry, no offense to my language, but with my luck, I already feel it.
I mean, yeah, I just think it's the best would be to get it out like as soon as possible. But
Before.
We're going to the.
to the line,
We're gonna go to the line
parking
over
lot.
there. So me and you will just walk through and we can. So, are you able to see the line?
I'm 100% able to see
Okay, what color is it?
It's white.
White? Okay, cool.
Yes.
What color are your eyes?
My eyes are brown.
Okay. All right. Do you have any? Do you wear glasses? No glasses.
20/20.
Contacts. No.
20/20 vision.
Okay. All right. So she's gonna walk you through some of these exercises. If you have any questions, please ask her. Okay. Her job is to make sure that all she reads to you, you fully understand. Okay. So before she says, "Are you ready to start?" If you're not ready, let her know.
Okay.
Okay.
So first exercise we're gonna do is called. I'm gonna read you the instructions. Okay.
Should I take my purse?
You can. Yeah.
That way you're more comfortable.
I'll just. Yeah, that's fine.
You sure? You can.
Thank you.
Alright. So put your feet together, hands at your side. You're gonna keep looking. Keep your head still and look back. And follow the stimulus with your eyes only. Okay. You're gonna look at.
Okay, the light.
Yep. Try not to move your head, okay? Okay. Yeah.
Same thing, okay? All the light, the light with your eyes only, okay? Not your head.
I'm sorry, it's like getting extra windy.
Let's move on to the next one.
Thank you, I'm sorry. I'm just like, I felt the wind coming through in between all of that. This is not my type of weather.
So would you say this is a straight line? Okay. So for the next exercise, you're gonna put your left foot on the line, like so. Then your right foot on the line ahead of your left. Let's start a little bit further, just so the line doesn't finish. All right. So go ahead and
Is
get.
this okay here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Like this?
Okay. Keep your hands on your side, and you can begin. You can count out loud.
Oh, one.
Make sure it's heel to toe.
Like
Heel to
this?
toe. Yep. So heel to toe.
We're not gonna walk her through the steps, so
Okay.
so whenever you're ready to start, we're not gonna stop you until you tell us you're done. So do you
So I
understand?
have to count to 10?
So do you need the instructions one more time? That way you can fully understand. Like I told you, our job is to make sure that you understand. Okay?
She
You count
said
to 9.
count to
Tell her
9.
the steps again. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You can restart again.
So basically just walk
Count to 9.
a straight line in 9
Yep,
steps.
and then turn around.
Okay. And then
Fully,
turn
you
around.
fully understand? You need me to show it to you again.
Okay. Basically count to 9, like steps forward, and then pivot back.
And heel to toe steps.
Okay.
Okay, you can start.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then count to 9 again. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. 10?
Alright. So for the next exercise, it's gonna be a one leg stand, okay? You're gonna stand with your feet together and your arms at your side, like so. You're gonna maintain the position until told otherwise. When I'll tell you to, I want you to raise one leg, either leg you choose, approximately 6 inches off the ground. Your foot's gonna be pointed out, both legs straight, and look at the elevated foot. You're gonna count out loud in the following manner: 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until told to stop. You understand the instructions? Just give me 1 second.
Let me know when to start.
Yep. And start.
1001, 1002, 1019.
You can stop. That was the last exercise?
Yeah.
Alright. So do me a favor. You put your hands like this, right? Alright. Put your hands in your back. Put your hands like you're praying. Just like this.
So do you want to tell us anything else about what you may have taken today?
No, I haven't taken anything else. Like 1,000%.
Well, there's something going on. Like, it's not just one alcoholic beverage. Like, there's something else going on that you have put into your body.
I literally have drank one beverage when I went over there. I've been drinking water in between. You can even call them, like, I literally ordered water in between.
Let's walk over to the car. So, face the car. Do like this.
Can you ask what's happening?
So, you will be going to jail tonight.
Whoa,
For
whoa,
DUI,
whoa.
okay?
Whoa.
So, based on the assessment that we just did, you are not safe to drive and you had more than a few drinks
I
today.
literally had one drink. Wait, can I literally had one drink.
1 second. Can you hold it so I can put the seatbelt?
Can I please?
Hold on.
I literally had one drink.
Just step in. Step in.
Can I please, like,
Just step in first and then we can talk. Okay, just give me a second.
Let them do what they got to do and they'll talk to you in a minute, okay?
I've never been through this process.
Is it way too
Yeah, too loose.
yeah. What I would do is try to thread it.
Yeah, because I was like,
These suck, or you could buy your own.
yeah.
That is, these are terrible, and then when you need it, it's gonna flop up.
Officers relocated FST administration to a gas station lot, improved lighting, reduced traffic exposure. This decision strengthens evidentiary quality and demonstrates sound tactical judgment. 3 NHTSA standardized tests were administered: HGN, walk and turn, and one-leg stand. Under Pennsylvania v. Muniz, 1990, FST results are physical evidence, not testimonial self-incrimination. The Fifth Amendment does not protect against compelled physical performance in FST administration. HGN measures involuntary nystagmus, eye tremor amplified by alcohol impairment. NHTSA identifies 6 HGN clues. 4 more indicate a BAC of 0.8 or higher with 77% accuracy. Environmental conditions, wind, lighting, fatigue, can affect HGN results and must be documented. Walk and turn assesses divided attention, the cognitive load most degraded by alcohol impairment. NHTSA identifies 8 WAT clues. 2 or more indicate impairment with 68% accuracy. The subject counted to 10 on the return, 9 was required. Under NHTSA protocol, this constitutes 1 documented clue. One-leg stand assesses balance and sustained attention. NHTSA identifies 4 OLS clues. 2 or more OLS clues indicate impairment with 65% accuracy when evaluated in isolation. Combined, all 3 standardized tests yield a cumulative accuracy rate exceeding 82%. Probable cause for DUI arrest requires more than officer intuition. It requires articulable, documented clues. Under Terry v. Ohio, 1968, the standard is whether a reasonable officer would conclude impairment is likely. The FST clue count determines whether that standard is met. Documentation is the legal foundation of the arrest. If clue counts were properly recorded, the arrest withstands probable cause review under Florida v. JL standards. If the arrest rested on intuition alone, a suppression motion under the Fourth Amendment would have significant merit. Florida Section 316.1932, implied consent, requires drivers to submit to chemical testing upon lawful arrest. Refusal to submit is admissible as evidence of consciousness of guilt. It also triggers license suspension independent of DUI outcome. The footage does not confirm whether chemical testing was offered or administered post-arrest. absence of breath or blood test, results would weaken the prosecution's evidentiary position at trial. Grade: Officers Plus. Miranda advisement was timely, complete, and correctly delivered. FST protocol followed NHTSA standards with proper instruction. De-escalation was consistent and effective throughout. Tactical relocation of FST site demonstrated professional judgment. Grade reduction. Arrest documentation cannot be confirmed from footage. Probable cause validity depends on recorded FST clue counts. Grade: Subsept A. Miranda waiver was voluntary and knowing. Legally unimpeachable. Account of alcohol consumption was consistent across all questioning. FST performance was cooperative. Single watt count deviation constitutes one documented clue, minimally adverse. Grade reduction. 22 hours of wakefulness is an independent impairment risk that driving after drinking compounded. Lessons learned. For drivers, one drink does not equal zero legal exposure. Fatigue combined with any alcohol use increases DUI risk. Miranda waiver is a right, not an obligation. Silence cannot be used against you. Cooperation can. For officers, FST clue documentation is the arrest's legal foundation. Verbal observations must be written contemporaneously. Chemical testing should follow every FST-based DUI arrest. Bodycam without supporting BAXI evidence is a weakened case. De-escalation is not weakness. It produces better evidence, fewer complaints, and more defensible outcomes in court. Case outcome remains unknown at time of analysis. Based on footage alone, the arrest is legally defensible if documented. Any DUI charge under Florida Statutes Section 369193 would turn on FST clue counts and chemical test results. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to discuss in the comments below.